Marie Marie Peñi, Marie Marie Lamel. This is the greeting of our Mapuche in South Chile. Simple to know because Marie is 5 plus 5. Give me your 5, I give my 5 fingers. So it starts the greetings with the Mapuche. But this is, of course, not our natural challenge are our very active volcanoes in South Chile. The last one, the Cauye, produced millions of tons of dust and small pieces, and luckily for the Chilean side, the most part of this material went to Argentina, because we have the west wind comes from the Pacific. This is our Yaima, not far away from the city I live in, Temuco. We have, of course, natural conditions to produce wonderful, spicy, organic blueberries. Our natural conditions are our natural environment with many native plants, plenty of water. We have a hotspot of biodiversity in different plants and animals. So the conditions are good for a berry that is only 30 years old in Chile. It was introduced 1980. So it's a very short history what I am telling you. The most part of the berries are grown in the central and south part of Chile. And it's about 13,000 hectares that we planted since 1980. And in the southern part, South Chile means about this part of the country. We are a very long worm from the north to the south, more than 4,000 kilometers long. And if we put Chile upside down, we have a very interesting correlation between our region in South Chile with this part of the United States and Canada. If we go south, that means Puerto Montt, it will be very cool. If we go to Santiago, it's nice, hot. It's a Mediterranean climate, Santiago. And this is, of course, our northern desert without water. Our main challenge is that we are producing too much. We are looking for new markets, especially in Asia, China, South Korea, Japan, probably India, who knows. We are now here producing this year about 70,000 tons of fresh fruits and 20,000 tons for frozen blueberries. But in the coming 5 years, we will produce about 160,000 tons of blueberries. And this is, of course, one of the major challenges looking at this amount of production. So, a market problem. If we see this picture, we started, it's a picture of the last 10 years. In year 2000, the price was about 7.5 US dollar per kilo return, and the production was here in about 10,000 tons. Now, year 2011, we have a production of about 70,000 tons fresh blueberries, but the price is falling down, and we don't know if it will fall this way or it can rise if the markets are found. Organic in Chile it's not a new matter. We have about 1,600 hectares, it's a little bit more than 3,000 acres, certified organic in the central and the southern part for organic blueberries. This is quite a lot because one of the general challenge we have, of course, in Chile is that we don't have the fantastic research on organic production in Chile. Of course, universities and research stations, they do some work, but there is no organized program dealing with research that can help growers in organic production. Challenge three are, of course, our weeds, perennial and annual weeds like morning glory and a lot of grasses. Challenge 4, interestingly, also for a country like we are, labor. Our labor is going to the mines in the northern part. We are producing copper as world champions and other minerals. The building of houses in the main city of Santiago is also taking the labor from the rural areas. So labor is getting scarce even in regions where we are, where our native, the Mapuches, are in the rural areas. Just to show you, this is mulch, this is straw mulch. This is what we are using in the southern part. This is the bitter lupine, it is leguminous as fertilizer. But even with all this, you need labor to control especially young plantations. The labor cost increased from year 2000 to year 2011. And this is in US dollar, the red line, from this amount up to this one. So labor is not only scarce, but it's getting costly. The main challenge in the technical area, in the scientific area, where we need much more research, are our own weevils. We have these nice ones, 2 species of Aegorhinus, Aegorhinus superciliosus and the Aegorhinus nodipennis at the right side. And the larvae, the immature stage of these native weevils, are producing a huge damage in full-grown plantations. They produce this larva with fantastic chewing parts. They catch parts of mature plants and can destroy completely the plant and completely full-grown plantations. We are using, of course, entomopathogenic fungi, Metarhizium, etc. We are trying with nematodes. We are trying with plant extracts, local plants from the Mapuche knowledge, and also neem oil, etc. But this is a major problem for growers, especially in the southern part of our country. It's not the same in the central part where other species coming from our own native forest plants, they like very much to taste a new introduced plant as the high bush and rabbit eye blueberry. Well, and the major challenge is, of course, to enjoy producing organic blueberries with your own family, and especially to make lucky your own wife. Thank you very much.